And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Valorant at SMSU. It's your boy Avro Kuma here with Craw McGraw, and we'll be taking on George Fox University for this game tonight.
Yep, the Bruins, the
Yes,
Mustangs
sir.
versus the Bruins.
It's going to be a pretty enticing game today, if I do say so myself. They're coming off of I heard them talking about their scrimmages that they've had over the break. We had a little bye week last week to kind of let out, for spring break.
Yeah, little spring break. So,
and now they're back, and they're feeling pretty good. Heard that there are some changes within the team dynamic, which will be pretty interesting to see. And we start off with GFU, the Bruins, on attack, and SMSU will be on defense here. So, a little bit of the usual kind of situations that we've seen time and time again here.
Yep.
And as we start off into this matchup, Woken already pushing up pretty
real
far.
Aggressive push, and both the Jets gonna have to blow their dash to get out of there real quick. Just about said their flash because of League, but
fair enough.
Pretty much same thing, honestly.
Yeah,
in Valorant,
I mean,
it's a dash or you gotta flash in League. So, but anyways, enough of League talk. We're in Valorant.
And the turret doing some big work here on the side of SMSU as Woken is able to pick up the assist on that one, taking out the first member for first blood in this game. And GFU looking a little staggered. I think they are going to be committing to this push, though, but Piece of Bread is right there. Woken picking up Reyna. And again, now a 5v2. Brim and Chamber have decided to dip and get out of there as soon as possible, which is probably for the best.
Yeah, this is it's really interesting. We get to see a couple different picks here on Ascent. Chamber using the Headhunter to pick up the kill there on the Beast Mod.
And here comes the blind. Oh, what a perfect blind there. Able to catch him off guard as they cross the corner. And Woken able to take out Fusion Marks, who was just a little too hesitant going across. Cat, pretty big round for SMSU.
Woken starting off real strong here for SMSU, getting a 3K off that first pistol round. So that's got to feel good.
Yeah.
We do see got the Chamber and the Brim here on GSU.
Yeah, and they the Brim and Chamber combo, one of the in my opinion pretty deadly. Of course, especially with the buffs and nerfs happening across all the controllers, you don't see a lot of Astra anymore. And that shows on both teams here, as you can see. Usually we see Astra on the side of SMSU, and now they've decided to kind of go a little bit away from there, especially now with Omen being pretty strong now.
Yeah, we do see Jackson here back on the smokes, as that was his typical role before SMSU had some roster changes, so interested to see him back on that. We just saw Jackson break that door. It's something we saw SMSU do 2 weeks ago when they had their game against MSOE. The Kingslayer would do that just about every single round, so I really like that play. I think it's really smart to just not give the defenders that chance. But
oh my goodness, the 2K? Can he get a 3? I mean, 2 is more than enough. That's going to be able to cut them down to size here, and now you can see SMSU has completely shut them down. They can't go back. They can't go forward. This is going to be tough for GFU to get out of this one.
Yeah, SMSU with the 2-man lead. Beast Mod coming up big there right away, getting his third on the round.
And it's going to be down to just Jackson here. He was holding it down.
Pretty decisive round for SMSU there, but it should be. GSU is they're on a save round since they lost that first pistol. So now, first real round of the game here, at least it should be.
Yeah.
GSU. Am I saying that right, GSU?
GFU.
GFU, okay.
Yep, George Fox University.
My mistake. Sorry about that.
All good, all
you
good.
Bruins out there watching this.
Yeah, to all my Bruins, my Bruin brethren.
But GFU should be on a full buy this round. SMSU should be bonusing anyways, and Woken gonna have that Marshall be looking in the mid. GFU posturing very heavily towards B, gonna push up and get a little bit of hallway control there, play for that alt orb, and Woken not finding anything here. Beast Mod looking to get some little aggression there as well, but back off here. Now the hit's going to be coming out from the Bruins. Bullbuck going to jump onto site. Going to pick up one, but gets picked up by Jackson there. And Jackson picking up
the 2K.
3 AC as well.
Golly. Scrimp looking to go for it, and oh, wow. Jackson with a 3K here, able to pick it up, and Nova going to be unable to take that, and it'll be another win for SMSU in that round.
You know, I don't think the Bruins actually had a full buy there.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not sure what happened with that. It looks like they will be on a full buy here.
I think they might have been not at. I think that after that last round, that second round, they were looking a little bit weak in there, but they are going to be coming back here. I do see Woken does have op. Beastmod will be using just the Spectre for this one. While the rest will be using rifles.
A little interesting to me that Woken's going to pick up the op when 2 of the other SMSU members have Spectre. I don't know if that's a bad or a good decision.
Oh, this might be big here.
I just would think that they would pick up, but Woken going to pick up marks there real quick.
And Jackson getting out Nova, but it will be traded as we enter this 3v3 situation. They will begin leaning toward
got
A.
that op though, and she's watching that A main. Smokes aren't going to come out, but she gets a shot through the smoke.
That was through the smoke. That's insane. Bull Buttock looking a little bit hesitant to plant here. He does have bombs.
Yeah, when you get op through a smoke, man, it is a little intimidating. But Scrimp going to get the plant going down here real quick. SMSU going to be pushing in, Woken with that drone.
Ooh, the dart.
She knows where one is. Knows that the other is more than likely in hell.
Yeah,
and with that, he's going to pop out. Woken's going to get her second 3K of the game already. Yeah. Only in the 4th round.
That was a really good round by SMSU. I mean, they were able to kind of, once they got everything situated, they even let them on site for a little bit, plant the bomb, and they were able to just kind of take control of that and take them and beat them to the punch right before the end of the round. So pretty good game by SMSU. Pretty good showing here, especially after the break. A little bit of a reprieve from the season, and now they're looking pretty freshened up and feeling good about themselves here.
Woken 7-0, got the op off after she used that rifle to finish up the last round.
Yeah.
7-0 coming into this one, and the Bruins gotta be scared of that Jet player. It's always terrifying when there is a strong Jet player on the other team using that op. Woken be looking early here towards tiles, and on the Bruins, you know, stacked up here, giving a lot of free map control over to SMSU, actually. You know, not as impactful when you're defenders, right? Like, you don't want to push in.
The op shot. Just a little too early there, I think. Little trigger happy.
Yeah, a little, you know, it was a good attempt.
I mean,
it's pretty hard when you get smoked off by those real thick brimstone smokes.
Oh, and look at this entry here by Bull Buttock, but the piece of bread was able to catch him off guard, but it will be Scrimp taking out the piece of bread for the trade.
And Fusion takes out Woken there, so now one-man advantage here for the Bruins. They need to win this round.
And now they're both cooped up in market. This is going to be pretty big here. Using the shock dart, using the Trailblazer to make some moves. Sova looking very hurt. However, Nova's going to take out the Beast Mod.
A Kingslayer, can he 1v3 clutch it? Does pick up one. But Scrimp gonna pop out there, get a 3K of his own, and
that's gonna be that's a really big round.
Yeah.
They got a 3K with Sova. They were able to secure the plant. They were able to secure the round. That's gonna be big economic-wise for them. And they're gonna try and see if they can maybe turn this around.
Yeah, Woken will be rebuying the op there since she lost it off the last round.
And looks like Piece of Bread is also buying an Odin as well. So, you know, we might be seeing a little bit of what we've seen in the past before.
Yeah, you know, in the Sacramento State game that we had 2 weeks ago, SMSU fell victim repeatedly to the Odin play on that B main hallway.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe learned a thing or two about it. You know, Piece of Bread's posted up there, and if he can get some free kills off of that wallbang spot on B main, that's going to be crazy. Major, especially because the Bruins are seeming to really value this B main pressure, even though it's only amounted so far to 1 kill.
And he's
1 round, I mean.
Fishing for the orb there. He was not going to take the shot until he heard orb, and I believe it did not really connect a lot, but it will send a message to GFU that he's waiting for him.
Wow. But Woken
shut down completely.
With the op.
And the Piece of Bread gets the Odin kill, the trade-off here. But Woken coming out here with her op shots, looking great today.
Chamber last alive for the Bruins. Got to try and find and do something, but he gets picked up there through the smoke by
Yeah.
the Kingslayer with a headshot.
I got to say that was some good sense. He just took a shot in the dark, literally, and
That's
it
what you
worked
got
out
to
for him.
do sometimes, man. SMSU coming up here into the 7th round, up 4 rounds against the 1 of GFU. Looking pretty dominant here on this defense initially here for Ascent. You know, Ascent, very, very strong map from SMSU, and they do have the tools here to keep punishing GFU. GFU on a weird staggered buy here, but SMSU, they have 4 ults. Beast Mod's 1 off of his on the Sova, and GFU going to invest the tour de force into this round, try and find something as they feel like they need to. Going to be stacked over towards the A site.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be trying to, you can see the Brim being a little bit, you know, he's hesitating, is going from the back here. You can see the owl drone being sent out here by the Sova, by Beast Mod. I don't think it may caught anybody.
I believe he did see the barrel from the tour de force, though.
Yep. I think he might have gotten some information from that, but you can see Killjoy and Omen still kind of watching their spots, keeping patient. However, with that gunfire being shot off into A main, that's going to be at least some information. The orb as well being taken. KJ standing in the back, awaiting an opportunity to go, and they will start the rotation here as GFU not making the full push just
gets
yet.
blinded there, so she can't quite get that op shot to connect.
Ooh, but she's going to get it that time. Big shot there by Woken. Going to be staggering them a little bit. Reyna also looking very hurt here, and it will be picked up by the Beast Mod. Beast Mod again now getting a 2nd kill. Is he going to try and go for the 3rd? He was going to, but the tour de force knocking the Beast Mod off of his feet.
SMSU just has A site completely locked down right now.
Yeah, and if they try to push away, the Omen is waiting for him too, so they don't really have any place to go. Woken
with
here.
The flick onto Scrimp.
And just like that, the Chamber's deciding to get away. Only 10 seconds left. Don't really have much of an option to go anywhere.
Even if he wants to save this, though, Jackson's posted up here.
They found the trademark. Gonna try and make some moves here. And you can hear the footsteps coming his way. But he will live to see another day.
Ooh, just barely. Kingslayer was looking for him.
He almost had him, too. And he's gonna come away with the rifle, of course. So, gonna be pretty decent on the side of GFU, except one member. Not going to be able to buy a lot, but they do have their ult.
Yeah, they got Nova's got light shield rifle. Didn't really find anything with the tour de force last round, which is really going to hurt him. I like the idea of trying to use the tour de force along with a hero buy from one of their members and some other light buys to try and find something in that round, but just not able to convert it into anything. And SMSU, they only had to invest the oh my gosh.
It's all good.
The sky ult
yep.
into that round to secure it. So,
and I mean, it worked out for him perfectly. So I mean, it's at the end of the day, that's what you got to do. But look at this here. Again, they're going to try posturing toward A, and we've seen how well this works.
Look, he got that smoke onto him, and it's going to force him off. They're not going to want to push through the smoke.
No point. I mean, they've tried it before, and they shoot through smoke as well. But that ult there, going to be able to tag him just a little bit, but it will give him a little bit of information. As GFU begins trying to go back toward A here, making lots of noise. That's definitely going to give the Sky and the Sova enough information as they send out the bird, especially now that they're blinded. And they're going to come in, but Bulbaduck's able to get Kingslayer before being traded off here. And the bullets are flying here in A site. They're going to be able to try and get the plant down, but that defender Killjoy is going to be making some moves in tree, and it will be destroyed with the ult. And it's down to Woken and and Jackson, of course. I almost forgot. There's so much going on right now. And as these two are beginning to fight, Jackson coming out of nowhere with a 2K is going to be able to secure this one as Sova and Chamber are trying their best to hold on to this. They still have the opportunity to get bombed, but Scrimp will take out Woken. It's down to Jackson. He teleports onto Jenny. Can he get the second kill? He sees the bullets, but he's not going to take a shot. He's hiding in the smoke. Infiltration.
Jackson.
Wow.
Unbelievably gets the 4K. Has enough time to defuse the bomb here.
Wow.
Just barely enough time. That patience, that game sense. absolutely amazing.
I especially love the patience that Jackson showed there. He didn't try to shoot through the smoke. He didn't want to take a guess. He saw the bullets. He waited because he knew he had to push that smoke. Saw him peek out, caught him completely by surprise, and will secure that round. A really strong showing by SMSU and a very strong showing by Jackson there with a 4K.
Jackson 12-2, Woken 11-2. Absolutely headlining the team here in terms of kills and just being dominant on the Ascent map right now. Bruins got to try and find something here.
They got to bring something to the table here.
And that
but the
recon
information by that dart is going to be just enough. Beastmod's going to take out one, and they know that another member of GFU is over there as well. And Woken, with a very aggressive play, is actually going to tag two of them there.
Jackson takes out 3 AC on the other side there. And that's going to be full bomb control there for SMSU. The two members for the Bruins are trying to rotate over, but they're going to have to peek into an Odin and an Op.
And it's going to be
Woken
very difficult.
On that Op right now is very deadly. And now Jackson rotating over, coming through tiles.
Oh, I believe he stays safe for now. He tried to make the push out, and Piece of Bread with the Odin is going to start making some moves.
Laying down.
Wow.
Suppressive fire, and Beastmod's going to capitalize, take out Fusion there. SMSU find their 8th round win.
This was a fantastic showing by SMSU. They really locked it down on that. The really aggressive op plays by Woken, able to stop this push. And that's really what held down this entire round. They took out the spike carrier, and they took out the person accompanying them as well. So that really just stopped the push in their tracks. They had nowhere to go, and by the time they did, SMSU was right on the bomb, able to make any kind of angle. So really good job there by SMSU. As for GFU, I'm not entirely sure if they have a chance to get back into this match. They really got to get themselves together here, or it's going to be game.
It's looking pretty dominant from SMSU right now. Not a lot of fight seeming to be coming out from GFU here. Just about did it again.
Yeah, and it's looking very dire for them. I mean, you can see that the push is being made on A side again, but they have not had any luck so far on this push. They are able to get on. They're able to put the bomb down, but when it comes to
they only have Nova on site, though. They're not flooding it in with their other members, even though smokes are up. Smokes will be going down here.
Oh, and Marks with the op shot. Gonna be taken out there by Woken. Nova does get the trade-off, however, and with Spike down, it's looking not too great as it's now a 2v4.
Piece of
and
bread.
They have eyes on
looking
him.
for Scrimp, gonna find him.
And it's down to Bulbaduck, who's going to be taken out by the Beast mod, and that's going to secure yet another round win for SMSU. They still have, at this point, they only need 4 more rounds. Well, now they need 3 more from that win to end this half with a pretty good advantage. And they're looking really good. If they win these next 2 rounds, then win the next 2 rounds after that, it's going to be curtains for game 1.
Yeah, they'll be going into the second half of the game, 11-1. So really up to the Bruins here to try and find these last 2 rounds, force something out, dig deep, give themselves at least a little bit of a chance to try and, you know, go on to defense, see if that's what they need to shift up and change how they're playing the game. SMSU on Ascent really locks it down on defense. Pretty deadly on attack too, but I think defense definitely their preferred method of gaining the advantage in rounds.
And look at this arrow by the Beast mod, able to secure most of the team there, and will catch a heady. And now they need to push here. Oh my goodness, Woken with an op shot to Bulbaduck, and they are now in a very bad situation. Woken again with another op shot to Marks.
You
and
know,
it's down to
Jackson just wanted to look through the scope at him, man. He's just like, Jackson can't find AC there.
Was going to be curtains there, and he tries to make the moves. He juked them with that one. Reyna, the only one left alive. They will shoot the arrow.
But she doesn't have bomb.
Oh, but they don't have bomb. But they are going to make their moves and try to get away. He will be tagged, though. It's going to be down to Woken, and Woken will take out the Reyna.
Is that
with
the 3rd or 4th 3K already from Woken?
I think that might have been the 3rd one.
At least the 3rd one.
The
3rd one we've noticed.
Yeah, the 3rd one we've noticed so far. really popping off today.
My gosh.
Feeling really good.
Look at Brett and Jackson. They've both got ops too.
They have ops as well. And Woken has op and is also capping. So she's feeling really good. She's only died 3 times in this whole game. She's really been in her element this game. And as for GFU, this might just be game. I'm going to keep it real. Looking at a 10-1 right now.
Pretty dire right now. Bulbaduck going to throw out the ult. Doesn't see anything on the peak. Going to jump out. Jackson, though, he's going to be pinned down by that tour de force.
And look at this utility being thrown out here, able to just kind of keep them away.
Oh, Jackson can't just get away there from Fusion. Going to get wall banged there.
And we are certainly seeing a fight for the ages as they get off of Cat, and they're moving out. Bulbaduck able to surprise the Beast Mod with the knife kill. And it looks like GFU now on the offensive, looking really aggressive right now. However, they are deciding to go toward mid, and that might be the mistake being made here. But Nova's able to back it up with a tour de force.
Bread had that there, but he just peeked into a little bit of map geometry that obscured his vision just enough for that tour de force to pick him off.
All it takes is one bullet with that, I swear. And he's going to pick up the op and TP out of there. While Woken, the only member of SMSU left alive, is going to have to try and pick up the pieces here as she comes into contact with the Reyna for GFU, and they begin to converge on her position.
Now, I'd kind of expect GFU here to maybe create a doors down, so they can't make a contact play. So take that back.
That was some good maneuvering there by Woken, able to kind of get out of the line of vision before being caught. However, she is going to have to try and make some moves here, and Nova, quick with the op, has now gotten some revenge on the opper of SMSU Woken there. As the round ends, it'll be 10-2 to go into this next half.
GFU will find a little bit of life. I mean,
they've
finding some kills, you know, maybe not feeling as good as they wanted to coming into this game, but
perhaps the worst has already passed, and now we can maybe see a rebuilding as we go into this half. They have the momentum with that round win. However, it's still a very, very steep mountain to climb.
It will be very much up to them to set the foundation for their rebuild here in this pistol round on the defending half.
They're going to have to really dig down deep for this
really
one.
do need to win this pistol round. If they can win the pistol round, it should be a second round win for them after that. And if they can possibly win the bonus round on the third round of the half, that would be how they set up the foundation that they need.
And it looks like they will be making that push up toward A. You saw the smokes being put down there by the Brim as they begin to shoot. And Noah will catch a shot on Woken with the Headhunter. But it will be Beastbod making his first steps onto site to try and make some bank.
Fusion is trying to rotate in here through tree.
They will take out the chamber as well. They get the bomb down. And now they have mostly all of A site covered for the most part. They did take out Scrimp hiding in heaven, and now it is only down to Marks, who does get a kill. Might get a second here. He does see the barrel.
Oh, he sees the barrel.
Oh, and he looks away for just a moment. The wall bang headshot.
You know, Beast Mod got Ferrari peaked by a right click last week, and he decided, nah, not letting that happen to me anymore.
Nope.
I'm the one doing it this time.
It's got to be me. It's got to be me. And so with that, 11-2, still have two rounds left.
That's likely going to be game here on Ascent. You know, losing that pistol round. They have to try and force up here, try and match SMSU, but Kingslayer going to be going for that Phantom. Oh,
he was thinking about it. He was thinking about it.
I'd like to see that though.
They wanted it. He for sure wanted it, but I'm sure they thought like, hey, let's make sure maybe next round.
Play it safe. Don't into the enemy team and give them a free rifle that they can use. Bulbaduck trying to use an off angle there, peeks up but gets picked up. Woken get fusion marks as well.
Yeah, I think they were taking some pages out of SMSU's playbook there. They're trying to be super aggressive on that defense, and they were just able to catch them off guard. Woken will be clipped by the Marshall shot, but it will not be. She won't be down
She
just
about
yet.
full shield though. She is feeling just fine.
Wow. Yeah, and just like that, a 2v5 situation as they have sight, but the Ares play will take out Woken, stopping them from obtaining the flawless, and they will plant the bomb down to get that extra econ to buy possibly some rifles. Beastmont won't be really able to, but most members probably could if they wanted to end this round and possibly end this game.
Now, Afro, assuming that this is the last round,
Yeah.
what do you want to see? What do you think? What do you think the Bruins need to do coming into this next game that they haven't been doing very well in this one?
I think they, for the most part, from what I saw, you know, when they were on attack, they tried their best to do a lot, right? I think it was that hesitation to try anything and see what works. They sometimes when someone got killed, they just took too long in one spot, and then that got them badly. Sometimes the bomb carrier wouldn't plant, and that cost them some precious econ. I mean, I'm hoping for more of a fight from them. I want some aggression. I want some big plays, but that all depends on what happens in this next map and whether or not they start on defense or attack, because SMSU's kind of got this one covered for the most part.
I think personally what I would like to see a little bit from the Bruins is, you know, they really 5-stack site. They 5-stacked whatever site they wanted to push. And I think that's what enabled SMSU to be so aggressive on defense, as we saw in the later halves of the defending half for them, is they recognized that the Bruins were just giving up all this map control for free.
Oh my goodness, that was an app. They were hunting for them. They were hungry. They wanted that. But yeah, no, I completely agree. As we end this game 1, it will be SMSU going up here for the first game, and I'm really excited to see what they do here for the second one. And you know, we just got to see how it goes here. So, and that's just how it is. I mean, I am excited to see what they have to bring for game 2. But for right now, we'll be right back with the intermission. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game 2 of this Valorant game between SMSU and George Fox University. We're going to be on Breeze, which is a nice change of pace, a breath of fresh air.
We don't get to see this a whole lot.
Yeah, usually we see a lot of Bind, sometimes Haven, mostly, Ascent, mostly. So it's nice to see this complete change in a bigger map.
I'm excited. Piece of bread is on Chamber.
Yes, he is. He
is
saw
on
that.
Chamber. Oh my gosh.
He saw that Chamber
so
and was
excited.
like, "Hey, I'm just gonna see what we do here." And looking on the side of GFU, they do have Jet, and we are also seeing KO as well.
Jandy's on KO as well.
And Jandy also.
We should mention that Jandy is subbing in for Kingslayer this game.
Yep. And we're gonna be seeing. This is a very info-centric team on the side of SMSU. You got Chamber, you got KO, you got Sova. Like, a lot of ways to check to see if people are on site. And meanwhile, on the side of GFU, they kind of have the same gimmick kind of going on. Except now they have, they got the Reyna, they got Jet, they got Viper. Expecting a lot of lineups. Expecting a lot of big plays.
I'm honestly a big fan of the Reyna on Breeze. There's a lot
a
of really open areas. Typically, Reyna's, her Leer, her flash, a lot better when you can use it in tight corridors and peek around it and do some funky things with it. But it'd be a lot easier to destroy on Breeze. So.
Yeah, I think I completely agree with you. When you play Reyna, especially on a map like this, you kind of just play for yourself, right? Like the flashes are decent, but on maps so big, you can kind of just maneuver around them and be fine. And especially since her flashes don't go. I mean, not everyone's flash goes that far anyway.
Well, they don't like have an infinite range, right? Like you can throw them out, but if you're so far away, you're just gonna see it and you're like, oh.
But then we got KO. With his flash grenade, we have his molly, and he has his data knife. The knife is really good for finding how many people are on a site. Not really more about where they are specifically, but just to say they're here, right? And you saw that right there as we saw the knife come out, and it does catch 3 members of SMSU caught in its radius, and that's just how good it is. It's able to detect
Luckily, it didn't catch Jackson, so his wall is still able to actually be activated on a site after the last patch. If KO hits Viper with the knife and suppresses her, the wall goes down immediately. It doesn't delay, but luckily he wasn't hit by it right away.
They will make their push on to a site. Going to be placing the bomb, and of course, this is the first time we have seen Breeze be played here on SMSU after the patch, the rework being done as well. And you can see it's been slightly changed a little bit. They kind of opened up a little bit in the spots where there used to be more wall. And again, that suppression being used perfectly here as Nova's able to take out Jandy. It's now a 1v3 here as GFU, with the help of KO, have more than enough secured this possible round. They will get the defuse off, and they're going to secure it.
Jackson's snakebite not quite finding its way to the bomb to try and delay that, so GFU going to be taking the first win here off of SMSU. Third round win they've had so far, so that's got to feel good to start up.
It was really good. I think that whole round by them, especially with the KO from Nova, going out here with the suppression, the data knife, was using all of his utility to kind of get as much info as possible to stop them from using their utility as much as possible. I mean, that KO kind of held that round for him. So
yeah, KO on defense is so strong because you can, with one knife throw or one ult, you can completely shut down an attack.
Yeah.
Throwing the knife out there early. Oh, actually, that's a. Excuse me.
I believe he
that
did.
was a. Well, I saw the Sova recon.
Yeah,
right?
fair. And you can see. Oh, and look at Jackson trying to bait. He does get hit though, but the body shot will not kill him. Will be hit for a sturdy amount of damage though, as he tries to play with the devil here, trying to make a
lot of damage on the SMSU here already. Brett and Jackson both being quite low, pretty much one shot. We're gonna throw the Leer there and pick up one there, pick up a second.
That's gonna be a 2K. Oh, and look at this dismiss! Wow! That dismiss completely saving the flawless there by George Fox University, clutching it for his team. It doesn't change anything with how they do it, but that flawless is definitely going to help them out with econ wise. And as we take a look here at SMSU loadouts, they do get rifles. However, if they do not win this round, they're going to be looking really bad.
First real round of the half, right? They lost the pistol, they lost the second round, didn't buy on the second round, and now they got a full buy.
Yeah.
And GFU, going to be looking pretty good here. Going to try and win the bonus. Nova does have that Bulldog because they decided to buy it up in the bonus. Going to be holding that Data Knife and looking for it. Throw it out there.
Not going to be able to catch anybody, but with that, they know at least for a little bit that that KO is still watching.
Yeah, but now SMSU pushing up a little bit here. They do have the Viper wall down.
Yep, there was the Reyna catching the chamber in tunnel. Nova takes out Jandy, but will be traded by Jackson, taking out Nova for now. And they will now be down to a 4v4. Oh my goodness!
Woken picking up 3 AC there.
The bullet whizzing past Woken.
Picking up Bulbaduck as well.
And Marks
on a pretty hard flank here, but now he's going to decide to push back into mid. Going to be going into double doors as Egg here on site here with his Headhunter. Going to be looking to try and find some of those SMSU players. Marks not seeing anybody initially here as SMSU is mainly pushed back in tunnels.
We'll take one. Egg still waiting on Marks to make the moves here, and if Marks was looking, could have caught him, but he will go for the defuse. Get to about half.
5 HP, and he gets one dink there, but he's got a Spectre, not going to be enough.
Yeah, a Vandal, probably. You know, that would have been for sure, but
yeah.
Hey, when you got a Spectre, you get the dink. What can you do? You know, you did your job. And it looks like here, Nova now buying an op. Was thinking about, yeah, for sure getting the op here. Or no, was. And we'll be giving it to Egg to use. Of course, Egg was using, was looking pretty decent with it, so.
Yeah, it looks like everybody on SMSU are going to be able to full buy here. Janny going to be forced onto a Bulldog. Doesn't quite have enough money from his other teammates to give him a full buy rifle, but not going to feel too bad.
And it looks like they're going to start trying to go for a mid-split A-site push here. Going to try their luck on trying a different approach as they head on to A-site here. And Woken will take out Nova first off. Probably one of the biggest threats on the side of George Fox University. And just like that, 3 members of George Fox University is now out of this round as SMSU begins to make their plant. But the bomb is all the way in cave. So they won't be able to make the push just yet, but SMSU's
going to pick up 3 AC there off the rip, and now Egg has the op, but he's only 1 against 5 members of SMSU, and Bomb is going down from Jandy here. He's going to drop the op so he can get a Phantom here, give himself a little bit more of a chance against SMSU, but SMSU very much posted up, looking for him. Woken, he's going to peek into him, slow peek, and Woken's going to pick him up for a 3K.
And that's going to be the flawless as well. So great job there by SMSU to kind of turn things around here as we enter a tie game. You know, 2 wins on the side of George Fox, 2 wins on the side of SMSU. And these 2 teams looking fairly even at the moment. However, I feel like 1 round win from this one is going to be the momentum shift that they need, either team needs, to keep the train moving.
Yeah, SMSU, their economy looking pretty dang good right about now.
Yeah.
GFU going to be forced onto a half buy here. Economy not looking as sharp here, so, you know, if SMSU can win this round, they should put GFU in. Well, GFU will, reverse of that actually. If GFU win this round, they'll put SMSU in a weird spot because they'll be able to full buy next round, plus they get their economy in a good spot.
Beast Mod does catch Nova with the Marshall up there in mid, and that's going to help out SMSU on this push here. The Jet really hurt on George Fox's side. Egg is going to start trying to shoot, but he is left exposed here a little bit, and SMSU is going to be seeing him.
He's easily about to get pinched, gets spotted by the recon, going to try to throw out some shots, but Janny going to pick him up.
And that's going to be yet another flawless there. Back-to-back flawlesses by SMSU as they switched up their game plan, now going toward B, and it seemed to have worked out in their favor.
Yeah, they played that mid control really, really well. Able to have 2 members in B hallways ready to push in, and then once they get that mid control, Viper wall goes up, recon dart comes out, they push onto site, they pinch Egg, pick him up, get bomb down, and easily able to deal with the GFU defense there.
And again, the SMSU game plan really just awaiting for the KO to make a move, and that's what they did there. Saw the knife come out, now they got the information they need, at least for the KO, as they begin to make their push up mid. However, it's going to be Bulbaduck with 2 kills in mid at the double doors. Big
SMSU
play there.
They did commit the KO ult there onto the B side. So that is unfortunate for them that they're not getting quite anything out of that. 3AC going to pick up Jackson there, and now Bread, Jandy, quite separated. Jandy does manage to find Bulbaduck.
And he's going to try and get out of there.
Rotating around, but Bread, in an interesting spot, is going to try and get
some traps set up on to help him out. And you can see they're kind of guiding his way, but Chambers right there to try and stop the advance.
And getting some damage onto Jandy. Jandy going to fall there, and Bomb is now going to be stranded.
And now Piece of Bread
maybe just has enough time to go and get Bomb and get it onto site for a plant if he really moves. But
I think what the best case scenario here is just go for kills. Yeah, go for picks. Try and get some kills out. He will get 3, possibly looking for that 4K though. Chamber v Chamber, you gotta love it. And as they advance upon each other, Egg begins backing away. He does hear the shots, and he's gonna go for him. He just sprayed dumpster fire. Is he about to get the kill too? Don't tell me.
Oh, Brad was feeling pretty confident there to go, oh, I know where you are, spray.
He was spraying dumpster fire. Absolute menace. He's going to spray it down. He's not going to secure the win, though, and it will be 3-3. Very evenly contested matchup so far between these two teams. GFU looking a lot better, a lot stronger in this matchup. A very big difference from last game. They're really getting into the groove of things now. And I, you know, to kind of go off of that too, right? I know I said more aggression from that last.
You did say in the intermission that you may have misspoken.
I meant, you know, the coordination was what I really wanted to say there, and you know, because we saw that those pushes were not being as coordinated as you may think. The utility was just out there being used improperly, and now you're seeing some coordination being done here, and it's working out in their favor for sure here.
Beastmon going to throw the Owl Drone out, does spot out the Viper member for GFU, so SMSU now going to be pushing on. Woken picks up 3AC there. Viper ult comes out. Fusion as a Guardian, not the greatest weapon to have to deal with that Viper ult with.
Nova does have ult, which may be pretty good in a situation like this, but you do have to kind of wait. He is waiting for the teammates to kind of meet up with them before they start making this retake situation happen.
Viper ult is going to make it very, very hard to retake, but Bulbaduck going to find Beastmod there with a nice headshot from her knives. And now Fusion going to be pushing in with the Guardian.
And the ult is also out as well. But Piece of Bread and Woken able to shut them both down. As these, as GFU looking a little weak right now. Nova looking to go for something, but will take out Woken. He's going to try and get around the bend. Throws the flash out of the smoke. And he's going to find one.
Man and find 2.
Wow.
Nova, they do manage to take out all the members at SMSU. Don't have enough time, which isn't great, but yeah.
It's unfortunate to say the least. It will be all it takes to win the round, and they just did not have them as much time as they needed.
What a great pop flash play there from Nova.
Yeah, really good play. I think that's what could, if they were just a little bit more aggressive in that push, if they just didn't take as much time as they did.
That's going to hurt GFU so much, though, that they lost that round. You know, they kill all the members of SMSU, but look at SMSU's economy. They don't care.
They come out unscathed. They may have lost a round, but that will not deter them in this one, as they will begin their next round. You can hear the tour de force being used here, as Chamber almost getting killed, now at half health.
Beastmod using this standard Owl Drone that we keep seeing him use to counter out the standard Viper wall that's coming out from GFU. Nova going to be throwing out the grenade there to try and deter SMSU. Beastmod going to see Rain up crossover. Ooh. Sees where the Viper is.
Going to shoot out the recon dart.
The recon, and
not going to catch anybody, I don't believe. I think everyone's hidden behind some cover.
Oh, look how pushed up Bulbaduck is, though.
Oh, Beastmod hiding next to stairs.
He's looking for that flank, and none of the members of SMSU are looking at their flank.
Oh, he looked like he might have thought he got Nova.
Bulbaduck coming out on the flank, does pick up Woken there, and now Jackson, last alive, has to do something but can't find the miracle.
And just like that, we are tied once more here, 4-4. Yet again, still, I mean, they may have lost that round, but now we're back up again, 4-4. Looking pretty decent, looking pretty even. I don't even know how this is going to go. They go round for round here.
I think maybe SMSU came into this
a little confident.
This game a little overconfident. You maybe see that a little bit from Bread throwing down the spray when he's in the 1v1 with the Chamber, and You know, he's talking some smack, doesn't back it up.
Hey, you know, sometimes that happens in the game of Valorant.
Yeah,
Sometimes you...
I mean, if there's anybody to talk some smack, though, and to back it up, it's gotta be Brett.
Brett has been shown to clutch a lot of situations in the past, and that was just not one of those situations he could do. And now we enter this next round, and look at the formation being used here by SMSU. More of a split on all sites, but looking like we're going to be converging here really soon as they begin making this push onto mid with a couple members in tunnel. Bulbaduck does take out the piece of bread. The Owl Drone being sent out.
Jackson pushed really far up here into hallways.
Might catch that Reyna, but it will be Beastmon who gets to him first. And looks like they're going to be making the moves here toward B site.
Jackson does pick up Bulbaduck while he's in hallways there, however. And now the KO player for GFU going to be here on A site. Jackson, however, the lurker to lurk, and he's going to pick up Nova there with a quick little readjustment.
I believe that's going to be up an egg with the shot, killing 2 members of SMSU as he begins to hold the line. But Beastmon already making his way to A site. He knows.
Now, Jackson going to be up and up against Egg, and he's going to pick him up there for the 3K on the round, finding SMSU with their 5th round win. GFU with 4, however, so very, very close game. We have 3 rounds left here in the half until SMSU goes on the defense and GFU goes on the offense.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen SMSU using defense on Breeze. It's been a while, especially now with this rework. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to be mostly trying to go for A defenses or B defenses, especially with the way that things kind of changed around here.
Yeah, I wanna see how Jackson's going to play this this Viper here on Breeze. Fusion marks here for GFU. We see him keep throwing out that standard wall into mid. It's you know, it's forcing the Owl Drone out of Beastmon, but Beastmon getting a lot of info off of the Owl Drone and keeps doing it round after round. I'm kind of surprised that GFU aren't just breaking it instantly.
Yeah, oh wow. Jackson taking out Nova there to start this round push. They will mark the Jet, so they're going to be able to catch him, but Bulbaduck able to be quick with the trigger before being knocked with that op shot.
3AC finding a kill with the Marshall there as well. Wall's going to throw up as the Recon Dart comes out, but doesn't look like there was enough fuel there.
Ooh, an Egg able to clip the Beastmon, unable to plant the bomb, so now they have bomb down, not able to plant, and SMSU's going to have to try their best to recover from this one. They are both badly hurt.
They do, however, still have the Viper, but Viper Wall is going to go down here. Piece of Bread will find marks. And now it's a 2v2, but both the SMSU members are very low. Jackson does, however, have the op.
Ooh, Egg has the shot. He will not be able to secure Jackson, who will begin the plant and was just about to take out the Reyna, but that rifle's just a little bit quicker.
Yeah, and he was pretty hurt.
Yeah, and they're going to take the op as well, and they will go into this next round with an op and a couple rifles, while SMSU still looking pretty okay.
4 alts up for both the teams. 2 rounds left in the half. Probably going to be seeing some alt-heavy rounds here coming out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. There's going to be a lot. I'm expecting some big plays, but you never know.
Yeah, funny enough, for both the teams, the only alt that both of them don't have is their chamber alt, and they are both at 3 out of 7 alt points for it.
Yeah, but...
just kind of some funny synchronicity there.
However, I will assume that and we're already seeing it as well, Viper ult, Jet ult coming out, KO's ult coming out, the other Jet coming out. A lot of ult coming out in this round. Gonna try and convert as much as they can here as they make this push. Jackson will take out Marks, who put up that Viper's Pit. Egg, though, with the op shot in back sight. We'll take out the Beastmon.
Gonna answer back with his own Viper's Pit as he gets the bomb down here, setting up SMSU for a good defense.
And GFU also coming on to site. Full ults being used, Reynas, KOs, and Jets. So a lot of suppression, a lot of aggression. And
Nova getting real ratty in here with it. Gets picked up there by Jandy, though.
Well scouted. And Woken as well with that right click to Bulbaduck.
Jackson, however, will fall the 3AC, and that will make the Viper Pit go away.
Oh, wow. This
does
is...
find one. Looks for the second. Finds another 3K of the night.
Woken out here looking snazzy. The knife kills, clutching that round as we enter the final round of the half. Looks like Jandy in the chat said a good half. However, we still have one more round left, so we're going to be making some moves.
Fusion Mike's not having a good time.
And we're entering the final round of the half. Not the half just yet, but we're getting there. I'm expecting, I mean, a lot of ults were being used there. However, the Beast mod still has
still
his
got
ult.
that super strong Sova. If SMSU can get the bomb plant down and he's alive, they will have a great post-plant situation.
They're going to be
We'll have
looking
to
really
see if
good.
they get there, though.
Only time will tell. The Beast mod was using the Owl Drone to catch him, but Nova getting a headshot through the wall from Jackson there, and no one's up in mid, at least in the spots that they looked at. However, in tunnel, Fusion Marks is watching it as best as he can.
He's looking. He does pick up Beast mod. Bubble Duck does pick up Jackson.
And we're looking
3v4. 3AC pushes through that Viper smoke, but gets picked up there by Jandy from across the way, saving Bread's life.
The piece of bread also catching Egg with the Headhunter, and Woken catching Marks.
Now Bubble Duck's pushing out from double doors, but SMSU don't have the bomb quite down, but Woken gonna pick up the enemy jet.
Doesn't even matter.
Gonna win the round, and now SMSU coming into the defending half, up 2 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best way you can get, at least in this game, going up 2 rounds, especially after such a back and forth by these teams. Now that we finally got someone leading once more, SMSU does have an advantage. However, with this half reset, they're back to pistols. So, of course, you know, they got to go through the formula again. Win this round, win the next round, and you might be set to win the whole game.
And hope you win the bonus round, right?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what it comes down to. If you can win those 3 rounds, then this game might just be over. But they have to dig down deep and try and extend the lead that they're at right now, if that's to happen.
And Jackson, I said I was going to be interested in how he plays on this Viper, and he throws out an interesting Viper wall there to deter a push there from tunnels. SMSU going to be able to push into that as well.
And what a push there by Jandy.
Nova and Jandy just throwing shots back at each other. Neither of them can get it to connect quite until Nova finishes him off.
Yeah, and it's going to be a 3v4 there. We saw members of SMSU taking out GFU pretty
aggressive SMSU is getting here, though. They pushed out through that tunnels because they have the wall from Jackson to help them push out, and now they're going to be pushing out, getting full mid control here, but bomb is going to be going down on A there from Fusion.
And they're going to start converging on to site here as SMSU 2 members going through double doors, 1 member coming from backside. Well, 3 now if you count the Viper, and the wall will go up from GFU, and he's going to be caught in that sticky icky, that goop. It's going to push him off just a little bit. I know. That's you know, that's a new one. You know, got to start throwing out some terms. You know, got to do a little bit of here, a little bit
definitely
there.
you gotta call it something.
Yeah, you know, I just call it. You know, I got other words for it, but I'm not going to say it on stream. You know? So you know, but we get to the next round.
We do indeed.
We're up 8-5. SMSU looking pretty confident right now, especially. You see on the leaderboard, Woken was 16-8, Jackson 13-10. I mean, they've been balling all game.
Yeah,
especially in the last round.
definitely coming up strong for SMSU, Woken, and Jackson, similar to how they were last round.
Yeah.
And going to be looking to, you know, take the round win, get some hardware, get some tools to take out GFU this round. You know, buying up. Got some Guardians coming out from SMSU, and we'll be starting out the round here as both the teams.
Ooh, and they are pretty suppressed actually by that KO dart.
Look at how aggressive SMSU is getting in the mid.
Jandy moving around, going to give away some of their position. And he's going to dash right into Jandy, who's going to catch him off guard.
Oh, that slow, though, unfortunately, hurts him.
Yeah, the trademark. Not doing too hot there, but they will get tight.
I believe that was Bread's trademark, too, as well, wasn't it?
I believe so, because I was going to say, if that was the GFUs, that was pretty far up on site. But, oh, my goodness. A conga line of bodies being made over here on B site as Beast Mod's able to secure that kill on Nova. And they'll secure it. And again, we were just talking about this, right? You get the first round, you get the second round, get that third round, and you might just secure this one.
Yeah, I mean, as far as second rounds and a half go, when you've lost, GFU do at least get the bomb down, so they get a little bit of money for their team.
Yeah,
gonna be full buying up now here. I believe Egg can. I'm not sure what Egg will buy here, but he has 3,600, which is a kind of a weird spot to be at.
I think he's just going to stick. It looks like he's going to stick with the Sheriff and some light shields. Going to probably just stick to his guns for now. Probably maybe using a headhunter possibly.
Yeah, that's what I was more expecting him to do.
Yeah.
But
Probably. I mean, it's for the best. If you're in a weird spot and you don't think you can buy, you know, 3,900.
You don't want to overextend yourself and make it so you can't buy for the next round and stagger it out.
This aggression again by SMSU, and somehow he's able to secure that kill. And 3-Act going to be able to take out the Beast Mod. And, oh my goodness!
But Jackson's going to be there to pick him up as well.
It's a fight in the cave. It's a they are
look
scrapping.
How aggressive SMSU here is on defense. It's quite impressive.
Yeah,
Brad going to pick up Fusion there, and this is not looking good for GFU.
But look at Bulbaduck, already able to kind of swirl around the entire map almost. Will catch Jandy, but now he has a piece of bread and Woken on the hunt for him. He's going to have to keep his head low because they aim it for heads here. They want them headshots. He will throw the smoke out to try and block one line of sight. I can see the pings here.
He doesn't have bomb, though. It's stranded in tunnel. So all Woken and Brad have to do here, assuming that they know that he's there at A, which they definitely do with how they're set up, is they have this crossfire. Can't peek 2 angles at once. Oh, and Bulbaduck looks to try.
And he going crazy with the DPI.
Brad just going crazy, man.
Might as well start going crazy. There's the spray once again. And I think that round shows right there that SMSU is still willing to fight. They're so aggressive. This has been a very aggressive SMSU. Usually they don't do a lot of this.
Very aggressive on defense. They keep pushing up into that mid, getting a lot of mid control.
Yeah, very unorthodox from them. But on a map like Breeze, there's so much space to cover. You might as well be a little bit, right? Because I mean that just means that there's not as much to like cover since you're going all over the place and just walking around. Oh, and that was a shot on the chamber, but the Marshall bullet not gonna kill him. Headshot probably, but Piece of Bread takes out Bulbaduck. Jandy takes out the Reyna. KO already looking really hurt, but that suppression there. It doesn't even matter.
Oh, SMSU is just dismantling GFU on this round. Picking up
flawless.
one after the other, after the other, after the other.
Jandy now with a 3K, looking really confident right now, going for their flawless here as the Viper.
Marks is like, I gotta inspect my weapon, man. Make sure it still shoots straight.
I mean, it's a nice gun. It's a nice skin. I gotta say, I really like the Reaver skins. Those are really nice. But hey, sometimes you just gotta think about it for a minute.
SMSU coming out here with the flawless. Gonna be nice and full bot up here and really robust economy. This is the do or die moment here for GFU. They could try and, well, if they want to win this game and have a chance at winning the series, they have to win this round. They have to just keep winning rounds, get a rebuild going out of nothing, build up that steam. It's going to be hard. They've lost the first 4 rounds here to SMSU, and it's not what you're looking for.
Especially since they had such a back-and-forth contest at the beginning of this game. Now we're starting to see SMSU kind of lock it down. They have a mix of aggressive plays, but they can also be very methodical too. And we're kind of seeing a mix of that right now. Look how deep the Piece of Bread is into mid right now, squaring up with a lot of the members of GFU. Beast Mod also getting a kill there on Egg.
Oh my gosh,
Look
Brett.
at this.
I didn't even know you could do that on Breeze.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Brad. I will take that into my ranked games and use it.
That's so crazy. Piece of Bread able to get the 3K off of a very unorthodox positioning there, using the environment to his advantage. And
just pop with that DPI up so he could spray the ground pre-round.
I mean, you get a 3K like that, you might as well, right?
Absolutely.
And as we enter this match point, SMSU on a 7 round winning streak if you take the last half as well, looking very strong right now. They have a bunch of rifles. They're really high on econ, so a loss on this round doesn't even matter. They got 4 ults. This is looking like SMSU's game here.
Match point here for SMSU versus the GFU Bruins.
This will for sure be the final nail in the coffin if GFU does not pull themselves together here to at least secure this one round.
SMSU has already used the Viper Pit at the A main area to try and completely deter them, but
and look at this
GFU
tunnel push.
Just deciding they want to push through halls.
This is going to be insane. 4 members. They hear the rope, and Beast Mod's going to be taken out.
He expected them to be a little bit more pushed up than they were, so had his crosshair in not where it needed to be.
And Jackson stranded on site here. He will take out Mars, and he will take out Bulbaduck. But it will be the Reyna to secure that kill, putting them at a 2v3. It's not looking the best right now.
Reyna's all going to be wearing off here pretty soon.
Oh, and Woken able to secure the headshot. It's going to be down to Egg, who gets the suppression down by Jandy. That knife going to be unable to use his abilities as they go on the hunt.
SMSU looking for him, and this is going to be SMSU's win, and Woken picks him up with the headshot.
And that's going to do it here, folks. That's going to be a 2-game sweep for SMSU. Going to be able to come into this next couple of games here looking pretty confident. I believe they only have 2-3 games left of the regular season before they enter their playoffs. So looking really good right now.
Real decisive game coming out from SMSU. You know, there was that back and forth in the Breeze rounds. Looks like they didn't necessarily know how they wanted to play the defense, and props to GFU, they were playing that, or sorry, SMSU didn't quite know how they wanted to play the offense, and GFU playing a really, really good defense on Breeze.
Yeah, they looked a lot stronger, a lot more coordinated. They really put themselves together for that final game, and against, you know, once the defense came through and the side swapped, they kind of fell apart there at the end, and it was unfortunate to see. But they still gave them a fight for those first couple of rounds, so I completely commend them for that.
Yeah, Jackson Woken topping off the SMSU leaderboard here in the first and the second game.
Yeah,
coming up
well done.
Real strong. We talked to Woken before the game and told her that we want to see some highlights this game. we were lacking a little bit, and she definitely delivered.
She came through with some big plays. Gotta say, this has probably been the best that she has played in quite some time.
I think this regular season, this is
her
These
element.
are some standout games.
Yeah, really good job by both teams. Got to commend them both. And that's going to do it for us here at SMSU. Of course, we have one. We don't have anything else left this week.
Yeah, nothing upcoming this week. But make sure you tune in to SMSU Esports. Obviously, here on Twitch, turn on your notifications so you get to know when we go live, when we're having our games going on. And make sure you tune in to us on TikTok, Instagram.
We also got Facebook, I think. we got quite a bit of socials. We got quite a bit of socials.
Brain farting today, man.
They're around here somewhere. You know, we just got to keep an eye out for them.
Yeah, make sure you tune into our Twitter. That's the one I was looking for.
That's the big one. That's for sure.
Make sure you tune into Twitter and Instagram to get updates if we have delays with games and when our next game is going to be coming up. So, from us here in the booth, this has been Kyle McGraw.
And this has been Afro.
And thank you very, very much for tuning in, and we will look forward to seeing you next time.